extreme. Okay, tuloy mo. Okay. Ang totoo, during those times, because the Protestant believers believe na yung Pope ang Antichrist, di ba narinig natin yan? Tinatag lang Pope yung Antichrist. Dahil dyan, gumawa ng teaching, ng futurist teaching, si Rivera at si Dungca, para mailigaw yung mga Protestant in believing that the Pope is the Antichrist. Not only that, dito rin po nila pinormulate yung teaching ng preterism. Ano yung preterism? Pag sinabing preterism, they believe na nangyari na lahat yung tribulation, second coming doon sa 70 AD. Fulfilled na lahat. We are dealing now with eternal things. That's what, para lang, mailayo yung atensyon ng mga Protestant na yung po ba Antichrist. Okay, so tuloy natin. Yan. Sige, akyat. Right. Tuloy. Yan po. Basahin nyo lang yan. Tuloy, hanapin natin yung ginawa niya. Yan. In its present form, maybe said to have originated at the end of the 16th century with the Jesuit Rivera to move like Alcazar a preterist. Jesuit din po yun. To relieve the papacy from the terrible stigma cast upon it by the Protestant interpretation. Tuloy. Trying to do so by referring to his prophecies, future instead of like Alcazar past. Tuloy mo. Alright? The method was invented by the Jesuit Rivera in 1585. Basa. Strangely, the modern futurists make no mention of him in their writings. But be that as it may, to Rivera goes the credit for starting the futurist fire. It was first set adrift by the Roman Catholic. Yun ang pinapalabas nila. Pero tingnan natin yung book niya. Yan, ito yung book niya. Akit mo. Tuloy mo. Okay. The futurist interpreted is traced back to the Jesuit Rivera, whose aim was to disprove the claim of the reformers that the Pope was the Antichrist. He adds that its acceptance by the brethren was not due, of course, any objection to the Protestant interpretation as such, but to the fact that their literal interpretation of admittance, rapture, okay. Tuloy mo. Right. Reading this allegation, the truth is that in some measure Rivera returned to what some of the so-called apostolic fathers had taught. For there is doubt that they look for Antichrist and then Christ. Tuloy mo. Then they were really post-tribulationists. For the loss of the rapture preceding the tribulation, along with the rise of the clerisy, were amongst the first depository. Akya. Following this, it was expected that Christ would set up a 1,000-year reign on earth. Ito. Okay. Akit mo ah. Gusto ko makita natin yung book talaga niya, yung quotation. Sige, akit pa. Yeah, forget that. Since early Christian writers held that the Antichrist was appeared, Emilio Rivera was not the first to do so. Eko. Norman Cohn, author of The Pursuit of the Millennium, informs his readers that others who preceded Rivera held such a view. Eko. Moreover, the eschatological tradition had long associated the Jews with Antichrist himself. Alam na mga Jew, dati Antichrist. Already in the 2nd and 3rd centuries, theologians were foretelling that Antichrist would be a Jew of the tribe of Dan. And this idea became such a commonplace that in the Middle Ages, it was accepted. Even by scholastics such as St. Thomas Aquinas, Antichrist, it was held, would be born at Babylon. He would grow up in Palestine and would love the Jews above all peoples. He would rebuild the temple for them and gather them together from the dispersion. The Jews, for their part, would be the most faithful followers. Yes, they will have a covenant, right? Akyat. Accepting he is the Messiah who was the restoration. Yan mo. In the compendium, etc. Akyat mo ba? Tuloy mo. Sige ba? Gusto ko makita niyo yung gawa mismo ni Rivera. Ayan, akit mo. Ito, Rivera has thought good to explain the argument of the apocalypse as if it were nothing else. But certain commentaries upon our Lord's prophecy in Matthew 24, he makes it begin with the early period of the tapos na. If you don't understand the right division, you cannot get a tribulation. The pre-trib rapture. Lalabas ka talagang post-trib. So his first by the, remember Revelation 6? Diba Revelation 6 is still future? Si Rivera po is not prophetic. He is dealing with historic premillennialism and nagsusminsan ng futuristic. Kasi sa kanya, fulfilled na yung first seal. You know, signifies the gospel triumphs of the apostolic era. Akit mo. His third seals, black horse and rider heresies, his fourth seal, the virus of Trojans, you know, in niya sa history, persecution of the church, and multitudes of deaths of Christians under it by sword, famine, wild beasts at length the sixth seal. Rivera explains the phenomena their figures meant of the signs before Christ's second coming spoken of in Matthew 24 and Luke 21. Is that the correct read? Verses? Gagamitin si Rivera against pre-trib belief. Si Rivera hindi mo naturong pre-trib eh. He is going through tribulation period. Inakit mo. Ayan. The sealing vision do with all that follows in Apocalypse to have reference to the times of the Antichrist. The 144,000 of Apocalypse, he makes to be Jews converted to Christ at the consummation, though inconsistently afterward displayed the 144,000 in Apocalypse 14 of both Jews and Gentiles under Antichrist and taking the number 100. Okay. For first trumpet explains literally the locus of the fifth trumpet as mo. However, he expounds figuratively who of cruel barbers invading armies as barbarous as the gods and vandals of old, with their crown kings leading them on against the church. In the millennium, Rivera follows Augustine. It is the whole time from Christ's resurrection to Antichrist's kingdom, the New Jerusalem being viewed by him, pareho seems to it as a figure of the Church of Rome. Nagturo ba siya ng pre-trib? No. It's a post-trib and an historic premillennialism position. You know why? Hindi mo pwedeng magicin yan. You have to understand the distinction of Israel and church and the right division. If you attempt to teach such things, anong gagawin mo sa mga verses that deals with tribulation period? I-apply mo sa church. To them, ang revelation is a prophecy regarding the church. Nasa na Israel? Wala. Kaya Lapunsa, ganun din. Akit mo. Kaya Lapunsa, ganun din. Sige. Alright, ibaba mo yun. Ibaba mo konti. Simate lang. In proportion as the life of Reformation declined, Rome relaxed those efforts that had enabled her to hold her ground the great theologian strife. The Jesuits, no longer thinking it needful to grant so much, shut out the apocalypse and devoted themselves to those political intrigues that have made their names infamous in modern history. Akit mo. Okay. To say that futurism is Jesuitism, as does L.R. Thomas, seems quite bitter, but for such a student of history as A.J. Guinness to say that futurism was first invented by the Jesuit Rivera is utterly excuseless. Historism and the two-stage pre-conflagration rapture. Number one, ang sabi kasi ni Joseph Smith, before 1830, wala nagturo ng two-stage coming, walang rapture. But again, he's lying. Why? Joseph Smith po, this guy, exists around, nabuhay po siya, around between 15 to 1700s. Ang turo po niya, yung conflagration. Okay, 2 Peter 3:10. And this is what they believe. Pag sinabi conflagration, ganito po. You have the Calvary, you have the church age, you have the tribulation period, and then you have the burning of the earth, 2 Peter 3:10, and then you have millennium. Ang paniwala nila, magkakaroon ng rapture dito. Bago sunugin yung earth at bago dumating yung millennium. And then they quoted Genesis 6, just like Noah, when that great flood comes, inakyat sila Noah to ark at ginat yung earth. then after that, sabi niya, bababa yung mga believer kasama si Christ to stage the millennium. Two-stage coming po yun. At least, 1500s, naniniwala siya na may rapture. Actually, binanggit po niya rapture diyan. Basa. Days created, tuloy-tuloy. Alright. Nasa isang note din. Sige, tuloy mo. That's Joseph Mead. Okay. Ayun po, 1586 to 1638. Okay. Mark Pearson says, July 1830 is the point at which he found the earliest mention of even a hint in Irving's writings about two-stage coming. Kulang sa study. Hindi niya nakita yung kay Joseph Mead. Meron siyang two-stage coming ng conflagration of belief. Although hindi tama, pero at least two-stage coming, may rapture siya. Right? Tuloy. Alright. Sige. Susunod po, tuloy natin. What then does Mark Pearson do with the statement of Joseph Mead, the early 60s? Ayan. Ayan o. Ito po yung sinabi ni Joseph Mead. Written po ito sa kanyang books in early 1600. I will add this more, namely what may be conceived to be the cause of this rapture of the saints on high to meet the Lord in the clouds, rather than to wait his coming to the earth. What if it be that they may be preserved during the conflagration of the earth and the worst thereof, 2 Peter 3:10. May nagturo na ng rapture 1600s. Kaya lang, mali lang po yung application kasi dinala niya sa burning of earth. Pero may rapture siya. Yung second coming. So mali si Mark Pearson. Pag sinabi niya wala nagturo ng two-stage coming before Darby, that's a big lie. Tuloy natin. Meron po time. Or we can continue this to another time. Stop. Okay lang? Okay, tuloy mo. Okay. Ayun lang iniintindi ako kahit hanggang mamaya. Tuloy mo. Of course, there is a two-stage coming in that quotation. Though Mr. Mark Pearson will not have it to be so. Ganyan naman eh. Kahit nakita mo ng saksakan na dami ng katibayan at verses yung mga apostate na bad heart, hindi maniniwala? Right? Ganyan naman eh. Tuloy natin. Moreover, there have been other historicists that taught in such terms. For Mark Pearson to admit that there were some who held a two-stage coming before the time. Sino yun? Ask mo. Okay. Binalik mo yata? Taas mo. Before the time when he alleged McDonald 30 years implicit, taas mo. Taas mo ba? Ayan. Pangalawa, aside from Joseph Mead, meron po. Si Chris Mather, 1639 to 723. Before 1830 yan. Stated the following in a dissertation concerning ano nangyari? Alright, naputot na ano siguro lumuwag. You have Chris Mather po. If you're on internet, hanapin niyo po sa Google Joseph P. Chris Mather po ito. Makita niyo po yung kanilang pinapaniwalaan yung words nila that is written in 1709. Taas mo. The living saints at Christ's coming shall be caught up into the air, that so they may escape the deluge of fire. Again, that is conflagration. Kasi nga, hindi pa nila nakita yung retrieve ni Darby. Which will be perdition of ungodly men. Yan mga verses na ginamit ko. They still lost the right division. Pinag-mimix sila. But before this rapture, si Lord rapture, meron na po. Of the living, the dead saints shall be raised. Therefore,